Okay, I'm listening to World is Live. Him and he got a little panel going. So I'm listening to him, but I gotta go back in the house and get my cigarettes. So I'm gonna turn it back up and let you guys listen to World while I go get some more stuff.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, World, but I have to pull over.
That's
because
Peanut,
I got 4 sons of my own.
Noah.
And if
504. Y'all go subscribe to him. He brings some good messages.
Y'all would never even have to worry about Nature Boy.
Exactly.
A soldier, when are we going to stand up as men and take back our community? Our ladies should not have to stand up like this. I'm sorry, World, for
he
doing that.
He just said Nature Boy dangerous. Nature Boy is dangerous. He telling the truth. Nature Boy dangerous.
Great, man.
Good. I mean, you put it right. You put it right.
Right. Sure did.
And
okay, I'm gonna go get my cigarettes and my smoke. I'll be back.
In regards to why, because he said something that hit me. People would say, because they would say, well, she wasn't even there. What carbonation has to do with it? Let me tell y'all something. And it's a sacrifice now. These are things. See, the point of the matter is, this is knowledge that anybody can get. You don't need nobody like a nation nut to tell you nothing. Real talk. You just go out there and read and study and ask the Most High for clarity. He will give it to you. But when you're dealing with somebody like this, do you not know that even if she wasn't there, she put her energy there? They'll still use her mother's blood. The blood that was spilled, they would use that. That's a benefit and that's a win for them. That's because she's connected. Do you see that title? It says X carbonation. Even though it's an X, she still was there. She part of carbonation. She was there when she stepped foot on that ground with it. They would still use that sacrifice. And because you don't see him, you think they're gonna let you just see him right there with her? You just think that you're gonna physically turn on your computer or your whatever you on, whatever platform, and you just gonna physically see him there? No. Most of the time when they do when they doing sacrifices, they have the people's miles away. When you seeing them people do sacrifices up there to the Baphomet, they just so happy to be out of town when their moms got. They so happy to be somewhere else when their dads or they get the call that their brother, they get the call that it's done. So they can go up to the next level. No, they still could use that. They ain't gonna show you them standing right next to her. But we that have where it says, like I said, it should feel like you should feel offended because they play on our intelligence too much. You're not going to give me that one. You're not going to try to play on my intelligence like we don't still feel his spirit around. You can feel him. I'm talking to y'all now. I can feel him right now. I can feel him. He all over it. We just said it. Me, Miss Me, were just on live the other night and we were just saying this right here. This very thing. There's something real and big going to happen. They need it. They need it in order for it to become more powerful and so that it can grow. You think he going? Why you think he going from state to state? You think he going state to state for just to go to state to state? It's more what? Recognition. He getting broader. It's getting wider. That's why we trying to shut it down. We trying to stay on his neck wherever he goes to let the people know. So he won't have nowhere to go. We're trying to back him up in the
they won't glad it didn't break when it failed.
He asked, why y'all just won't let me live? We can't let you live. You know why we can't let you live, Satan? Because you own this internet and you join our people.
Right.
He act like he that's what I'm saying. He's so smart, but he's dumb.
Dumb.
Because
so
you think
smart
he finna just let you come out here every day, all day, and talk to our people and draw our babies. No, you got like all that stuff. So that's when you see him catching his temper tantrums because he's not getting his way. He's not getting,
she telling the truth.
Every time he see us or he see world, it's like we coming on his neck. It's not letting him breathe, and he don't like it. So he go on them rants. So that's what it is. He is connected. They still could use that young lady's mother's blood, y'all. You don't have to be right next to a person to use their blood, to use their sacrifice. In fact, it looks better when she's awake, so he could stay undetected. It looks better that way.
Well, they did say you believe in that black magic stuff.
Let's make it make sense. You make it make sense. And like I say again, the brother Nola put it so beautifully. If you're not in for the fight, if you're not in over here for the right reasons, man, please just excuse yourself politely out the door, please. But this is over.
Check out. Excuse me. Oh no, I said excuse me. I didn't even know I was unmuted.
Okay. Yeah, but that's what I want to say. You could go ahead and say something, Mary.
Oh no, my bad. I didn't even know I was unmuted because I was talking while I was muted too. Because I didn't want to cut you off. You was there, you was doing your thing like that. Man, I had that feeling too because you did say that like a couple days ago, right on the live stream. And I had that feeling too, but I didn't know it was gonna be as serious as it was now. It's like you said, it's just dealing with that brother. You know, you took in that spirit, you took in that demonic spirit, and it's like whatever it's like you are what you eat. And then even if you drink away from it, that parasite's still in you, so you attract that same parasite. See, that's why I try to change my mindset every day. You have to, because whatever you consume a lot of, that's what you become. But I want to consume all good and greatness because I have children and I want them to be greater than me. So I want to apply, get myself right so they can be right. I want them to be greater. Even though my mom and my dad, they might not have been perfect. I understand that, but I still love them to death. I would never disrespect something that God has invested in them to manifest me, so that's the only thing that's touchy about it. And like y'all said, Nature Boy never knew what that love was. So for him, it's easy for him to go around and say he don't care about nobody else because, like, really, he don't know what that love feel like.
I don't think he gonna talk about it. I think if he go live, y'all, they gonna be putting it all in the comments and he gonna act like he don't see it. Watch. I don't think he gonna talk about it. I don't think he gonna say a word about it. He gonna be saying no comments. As soon as he go live, they gonna be saying something. I think he gonna ignore it because that's how dusty he is. That's what he do. I be listening to Sister Ray and a lot of people, with this ritual stuff. So I'm not per se fully educated on that. I have been listening, but just speaking from hold on, let me drop this link. Speaking from like a regular point of view, just say you're not woke or whatever. The girl because I said she was off, because you can see it in her eyes that girl is off, and that's just mildly putting it that something's wrong with her. That's all they are. If you look in all their eyes look the exact same to me, except for his. He be looking like, sometimes when he be looking, his pupils be getting large or small. He's a damn demon. He's a devil. He's definitely something that was put here by, I don't know, some force.
The demonic?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's demonic energy.
He is demonic.
Because why him out of, you know what I'm saying? How did he? It's just
that sound like Miss Meek. I don't think she like me.
You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say, like, get this big and with him doing all this shit he do online, like, how did I guess it just chose him. I don't know. Her mom must have had her when she was real young, because I thought the report said she was 37 and she was 21. So if that's the case, she was, what, 16, 17, which it happens. They do look like sisters, don't they? When he first showed the picture, I didn't know who that was.
Okay, let me explain what's going on. This is World live with a panel, and they're talking about, I think this little girl name was Nigel. I'm not really sure, so I'm not gonna say Nigel, but I think that was her name. And she was over there with Carbonation, which is Funkboc Boiii. And she was with Musa when she was over there. That's what made Joy come back. And after she left Musa, she left and went home. Some kind of way, something happened. Funkboc probably put her ass out, but she ended up going. Well, they went off and left her. Let me say that. They went to a motel, and while she was asleep, Funkboc Boiii got up all the funky crew, and they cruised on out and left her stinking ass there sleep. So this lady named Rachel went and picked her up from the motel. They left her with no money, stranded. So this lady named Rachel went and picked her up and brought her back to Atlanta. And then they put her on a bus, I think it was, and Rachel, you know, she went on her merry little way, but the little girl ended up back over there with Funkboc Boiii. In some kind of way, something happened, and Funkboc Boiii, I think, put her out. And she ended up back, they say in Florida. She ended up in Florida with her mama, but what bottom line is, she done stabbed her mama, killed her mama, then she been back. Hey, baby! Since she been back, she done killed her mama. And I gotta sit here and listen to the rest of the story to see if she got arrested or where she at. But that's what the conversation is about. The little girl that was over there with Funkboc Boiii stabbed her mama. And I think from what I've got, the mama passed away from the stabbing. So let's go back in and let me hear a little bit more.
I also, this is one of the main reasons I wanted to come on. I want to tell Raquel, do not feel bad, beloved. You did what you could do. You tried your best. And sometimes our kids just don't listen. You know, they just don't listen. And
sometimes the kids don't listen.
This demon has over everything.
These are my dollar store glasses, and I need them to see. So I don't give a fuck about you making fun of them. You know who you is.
And I mean that from the bottom of my soul.
How about that? Make fun of your long ass neck, bitch.
Burn.
Don't fuck with me. I ain't fucking with you.
I'm going back.
Go play somewhere.
Okay, thank you. Well, you live in Greece. That's how you end up in Greece, real quick. Yeah. Military. Okay, I'm gonna tell you real quick. Yeah, real quick. I met a friend through a high school friend on Facebook, and he and I got together. He was from England, and he wanted me to move to England. I'm like, hell no, it's too cold. So he didn't want to go to America because he says if something, you know, happens to you, I'm gonna lose my mind because
I gotta let this
they know how
on
everything is in America. So he always liked Greece. So we came here, and I think we've been here about
see my chair back there?
About 4 years. And you know, I'm telling you, the vibe is so different.
Lil been living in it, and I had it on the other side, and I put it over here. Waiting for my nephew to come to put it in the garage for me or my son.
Anything. But thanks for that info. I appreciate that. You know, it's just people. You know, I'm going to tell you honestly. People need to get their passports if they can, and just try, you know, like maybe once or every other year, or whatever, to just try to check out other places, because America is not it.
Y'all try. Go somewhere else.
I had a friend of mine come up to me today. He's from Senegal.
Go on, do something.
He's asking me, you know, like I speak a little Greek, he speaks a little English, and we're doing like this pigeon talk, and he's asking me, why does cop put his knee on that man's neck? You know, he said, my family, we're in Senegal, we're crying. And I'm like, hey, God, you're not right there. You need to go ahead and speak right. Hey, I know there's other people on the panel, y'all. Raquel, you need to speak right quick before everyone else. See, I got bad signal. I'm sorry, I'm in the country.
No, I just had to like come more to my senses, and I was just listening to you guys, and I was like, well, let me just jump back on the panel. It's just a little bothersome.
Oh, that's Raquel, the lady that went and say that little girl. That's her talking.
They said that she didn't put her listing yet for her names or whatever, some list or something that I guess you gotta put in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
But before, because of some COVID thing, they said she could do video calls, video visits.
Right.
So I sent over my email. They told me I had to send an email over.
Right.
With my information on it for them to give to her, for her to put me on the list so that I can make an appointment to do the visitation.
Oh, so she in jail.
So I did that. I'm more worried about, like, she did what she did. She can't come back from it. I'm more worried about her daughter at this point. Her daughter does have a father. I know her father was in her life. I just don't know how stable her father is. So I'm more worried about the little girl because I would hate for a little innocent kid to get put in the system.
Yeah, I was talking about that. That's what I said. I forgot you said her father was around, but that's the person I was worried about. I'm sad for the mother. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the whole story. Like we don't. But I was just hoping that the little girl won't go into the system. So you're waiting on. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna tell you with that video call. So I sent in all my stuff. It was my nephew. I sent in all my stuff, and they gave it to him somehow. I don't know how they give it to him.
I got a little niece.
I use my iPad
that I keep a real close eye on because I don't want her in over here with no motherfucking nature boy.
Oh, okay.
And my little nephew. I was shit bricks. Do you hear me?
Just about as long as visitation. So I forgot how long it was, but it was just about as long as visitation.
She don't know nothing about him.
Is like if you go in person.
She don't listen to him. I don't want to listen to him. I question her.
I don't either.
Be asking her stuff just to see what she knows. She don't know nothing about it. She be asking, who is Funkboc boy? I said, don't worry about it. Just don't get tangled up with him. That's what I tell her is. He's a bad man that do bad things to people. I was listening to a video yesterday. I can't remember who it was. Oh, I was on diet. And they were saying that on diet they were saying that he like to fuck the women till they bleed. What kind of shit is that? You sick. But y'all know he believe in that black magic stuff. And I looked up some of that stuff. That shit is creepy. Brr. Brr. That shit's scary on the motherfucker, that black magic shit. Y'all crazy. What's wrong? He didn't have parents. Is one problem that's wrong with this fella. He didn't have nobody to show him no guidance. This young man needs some guidance. It ain't too late. It ain't never too late to learn. My mama always say that. Mama always say it ain't never too late to learn. It's that you gotta be willing and wanting to learn. He don't want to learn. He like what he doing. Freeloading off of other people and shit. But I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get off of this one and I'm gonna come back. Y'all ain't got to stay. I'm here.